start streaming and see if it does anything here. There we go. We're live. Okay. I don't know why we're live. I learn something all the time doing this. And let's see if anybody who was talking to me before will talk to me now. Let's just see. Otherwise, you know, I don't need to do a show tonight. Big deal. Yeah. We'll just call it quits. But anyway, let's see if anybody calls. That'd be interesting to see. Just give me a call and let me know if you're, you know, if it's working for you. Let me see here. If I got this and I got that and I got that. Here we go. Close that. Here's this. So let me see here. Home. Let me see here. YouTube slash. There we go. Let me see if we're going out live. Yep, we're going out live. Okay. There's nobody calling me at all. Okay, and I told them to give me a chance here and give it a shot. And it's not nobody's calling, so if we don't hear from somebody in a little bit. And here's I got this problem again. Okay. Admit Jeff Stein. Hold on a second, Jeff, because I got to fix something here with the let me see here, cancel. Let me go here, filters. There we go. Chroma key, filters. Is it better than it was? Wait a minute. All of a sudden, it's fine. Okay. All righty. All right. Close. And let me see here. Let me bring in. Oh, now we lost Jeff. Jeff called, but we lost Jeff. So I don't know now what we're gonna do. Jeff. Oh, and this is not going out. I don't have the Zoom here. Hold here. Hold on a second. Admit. Okay. Hold on a second. I gotta see here. Display capture. This is yeah. Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out why I don't have. Here's the LG. Okay. But why isn't it? Why isn't it opening up? Why don't we have any video? Jeez almighty. This is ridiculous. I don't understand it. And once again now, I seem to have problems here. Oh, this is ridiculous. Let me see here. Let me okay, chroma key, and the chroma key, yeah, okay, and then I open it up there, and then I do this. There we go. Okay, close. All right, now why isn't it doing display capture? Let me see here. Zoom meeting, Windows Zoom meeting. But okay. Now I go back to. Wait a minute. I go back to Zoom. Zoom meeting. No, that's not it. Okay, Zoom meeting. There we go. Okay, all righty. Oh boy, I'm having fun here. You know, everything just went south on me. Oh, well, there we go. And there's
We're good.
yeah, and she's working. Is she working on her iPad there, or what's she working on?
Yeah, she got her iPad. She's building houses in Minecraft.
In what?
House.
What?
Yeah.
Water big house.
What was our agreement? Okay.
Well, I did ask a question,
I know.
you know. So when are you going to get that tooth taken care of?
I got to go in June 13th. June 13th. Then I think they're putting the. Oh my God. I
What?
always have bad luck with these. So.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't. I have no idea why they don't just come up with something for you to be able to have a temporary tooth in there.
Yeah.
You know, because after all, you do have to live in this society, and you know what they used to have, for me, when I lost a tooth, and they pulled it and they were gonna put in one of these things, one of these, but it takes 3 months for
Yeah.
the place to heal where they pulled it,
Yep.
and then it takes another 3 months after they put in the screw.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you don't have a tooth there, so
Right.
they had a thing called I'm trying to remember what it was called now.
What? It's a clipper, you said?
Clipper,
Something?
clipper.
Clipper, yeah.
And the clipper was just this tooth you put in there. Not like it was $700, but at least you didn't go around looking like you were voting for Trump. You know. And
No, but it was great when we were arguing because Tiffany was saying something about something, and I'd just smile at her with the tooth out, and then that would usually get a smile out of her.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, I don't understand. Why they don't do that. Why they seem to think it's good for you to. And now my picture's making noise. Oh,
You're only on you. There's
you're
you.
only on me. Okay, let me do this. Okay,
That was good. So
there-
nobody saw my missing tooth.
There
See
we
how
go.
that
Oh,
works?
okay. Don't smile. Okay. All right. So
Nobody sees you, Adrian.
yeah,
Nobody.
yeah. But
was like-
it is they should do something about it. You have to live in this society, and you have to go to work every day, and
Yeah, and they took it out just before Sweden, so I had to do Sweden with presentations, like in front of big crowd and stuff,
Mhm.
and then we just went somewhere, and then now this trip. So it's like the thing's hanging on by dear life right now. It's like, and I don't want to lose it because I always take it out when I'm at home, so it heals good. And then in
you
Lodi,
take. Oh, wait a minute. Do you have a clipper?
oh yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah,
What is it? Oh, that's clipper. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so they did give you a clipper.
Yeah, so I pop it in, and then if I'm eating, if I know I'm gonna go somewhere to eat, then I'll put the Fix-It-In on it, and then it stays in there pretty good. But I like taking it out because
I found the thing was so good, that I just in the morning I clip it in. All of a sudden, it hasn't done this in the longest time. This glitching of the picture. But anyway, I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. No, but what happened was I would put the thing in, and it became so natural to me
Yeah,
that at night I'd have to remember to take it out when I went to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I have to remember to put it in because I go to Lodi, and Lodi still requires masks. We have to still test and masks. So when I go to Lodi, I'll bring it in my car, but then I never put it in. I get up in the morning. I don't have it when I sleep, so I get up. I don't wear it all day. I come home, but then sometimes I would go to pick her up at school, and I get out of the car and get up to the front, and then all of a sudden I remember I forgot to put it in. So I don't talk to any of the parents. I just take her and then walk out.
Yes. Yeah. She's being very quiet back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. She's waving though.
Yeah, she wants attention.
Hey, who doesn't? You know. It's. Do you remember the days when you wanted attention?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody told me about. We were talking about this last night about having kids. Somebody told me the thing about having a kid is it's the first day you have a kid, you suddenly realize there's somebody more important than you are.
Yeah, you can rank things when you're single, and sort of say this is important, and you're sort of weighing things. Well, if this and this, but right when that thing comes out, yeah, it's like instant. We were just watching videos today because I was going through my laptop a little bit and showing pictures of her like 15 seconds old, you know, and crying at that age, you know. So it's so weird how modern technology, you know, you can film that kind of stuff and the pictures and stuff like that. So it's really, really weird.
Yeah. By the way, this will be probably up on YouTube as a broadcast, but it won't be up on YouTube as just the program itself. So, you know, it's very, very strange what's happening here tonight. In case people don't know, all of a sudden, everything, all my, you know, when you you can move a frame like a picture, you know, and you can move it around and so on and so forth on the screen. All of a sudden, everything was frozen, and everything was frozen. It was just very strange.
Yeah.
But it's the first problem I've had with this new machine, you know. So I'm happy that it's that good, but I don't know what the glitchiness is now. I give up. You know.
So did anybody think about what's happened with Cheney?
With Liz Cheney?
Yeah,
What's happening with her?
they're trying to fire her.
What do you mean they're
Trying to get rid of her.
Well, why?
In where does she live, in Wyoming?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's way behind in the primary, in the polls for the primary.
Yeah. Well, you know something?
What?
I think she can live with herself. You know? I mean, I'm sure being in the Senate is important to her. And politically, I don't agree with most of the stands she takes. You know, she's not exactly on our side.
Well, she was cheering the reversal of Roe v. Wade.
Yeah. So, you know, she's not exactly the kind of person I want to see in office. On the other hand, I think she was very brave to do what she did. And I think that she should be rewarded for that by her constituency. But then again, it's Wyoming, you know? So anyway, my camera's now glitching. Oh, God. I hate this.
Always something.
It's always something. You know, I'm always putting out fires. And I can hardly wait to get this router tomorrow.
We may not see you for a while.
Yeah, no, but this thing hasn't glitched in a long time, and it's so long now, I can't remember how I stopped the glitching. You know? So, who knows?
Yeah.
See, they're glitched again. Isn't that wonderful? Let me see. Well, I don't know. What happens if I turn off my my camera? Let's see if it glitches at all. The camera you can't see. Oh, there she is. Wait a minute. What is she trying to show you? Come on, she can be part of the show. What's she shooting? What's she taking pictures of?
We have the sunset. Yeah. So across the street are the soccer fields for the back of the junior high. So nothing's obstructing our view of like the sunset coming down. So that's why I won't leave this house. I'm gonna be old man in the rocking chair downstairs, just watching the sunset every night. So.
Well, the sunset's very nice. Sunset's great here too.
Oh yeah, and then you have Santa Cruz Mountains right here starting to come up. So sometimes you have just the whole sky as clouds.
I have at least 100 pictures, okay, of my of sunsets on my iPhone.
Yeah.
Maybe more, maybe 200. I don't know. I started erasing a lot of them because they're taking up too much space, and I gotten to the point where I go, it's a beautiful sunset, but I'm not taking another picture of another sunset.
You have no obstructions there. They're pretty high.
Yeah, but we're getting obstructions. You know,
Oh,
I mean,
really?
there's one building that's gone up that's obstructed our view a slight bit, but. You know, I mean, it was somebody decided to build a rather tall building down the way, but it doesn't get over the skyline of the park yet. Yes, Adrian, do you have something you want to say?
She doesn't.
No.
Yeah, and
Oh,
that's
okay.
every time we come into San Francisco, I remember what you talk about they had limitations on the height of the the buildings there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when you go there now, it's it's really really.
I don't know when that
Wow.
happened. I don't know exactly when that happened. Okay, I really don't know, because when I was growing up in the Bay Area, the tallest building I think was down on Montgomery Street. And it was maybe 20 stories high, and you couldn't build a building taller than 20 stories. And now, you've got what? What's that building that's still tilting? They can't stop it from tilting?
Yeah, the Millennium or something. Yeah,
The Leaning Tower of San Francisco.
Salesforce is huge, and yeah. I mean, the Transamerica used to be the biggest one there, and remember, it was sort of iconic, has the shape and stuff, and now everything's just going crazy there.
Yeah. And I remember when everybody thought the Transamerica building was an ugly building.
Mm-hmm.
And now they kind of are glad there is a Transamerica building.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, but what's happened also is they started creating what I call these pencil buildings here.
Yeah.
They look like pencils.
Oh.
I think they should build one with an eraser on the top.
But the one good thing is, you have, since you've been gone, you have the San Francisco Giants ballpark, and that one's like 10 years old, I guess now. But that, and then also which was over in China Basin, and that place was just abandoned buildings, right? That whole place is all revised now, and then they have the place where Chase Center is for the Warriors in San Francisco, and that whole area now has a big hospital there, and all that area off Mariposa Street, Mariposa Avenue, all that area is all redone now with housing and really beautiful now. So the good thing about these big ballparks are they're really taking some of these areas that were really just run down and abandoned. They've been really revised and really nice.
Do you know what building has been there? I think. Oh, wait a minute! I got to do this. Oh, there we go.
Before that falls down.
No, it didn't fall down, and now I just glitched again. I don't understand this glitching bullshit. It could be because I started one thing up before I started another, and usually I start the other one up before the other one. Anyway, what I was going to say is, when I was growing up, a very significant building in San Francisco was the San Francisco Furniture Mart. Now, when did I grow up? In the 1940s. Okay, and I think the Furniture Mart was there. I don't know how old it is. I could look it up here probably and find out. But I've never been able to figure out. But the San Francisco Furniture Mart is still there, and it used to be where Live 105 was. It was a very horrible studio with rats nesting, and it was a scary place to work for a while. And it was in the the Furniture Mart, which was a big place that they had one furniture company on top of another. They really sold wholesale furniture, not to you and me, but to stores. And today it's Twitter. And they ever tore down that building, and that building is old enough to get torn down. You know what I'm saying?
And Moscone Center is huge now. Remember that was like one big city block. Now it's been two, and now they're starting to go up, and it's huge.
What is it? What is she whispering? What's she whispering? What is
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Come on, don't let us know too.
I think he wants to move over here.
She wants to move over where? Over there?
Right up.
And we've been sleeping together since the COVID lady is.
No, let's rephrase that.
Yeah.
We've been bunking. We've been bunking in the same room. Okay.
Whatever, bunking in the same room. Yeah, since the COVID lady who you saw earlier this year.
Now, how's
we've done really good though, because like I said, she got it. She tested positive on Monday, and then Yeah, she's on Monday, and because of certain things, we hadn't slept together on those last couple of days, and she knows her brother-in-law got it, then gave it to her sister, and then she went over and saw her sister over the weekend, and that's sort of what caused everything. But yeah, so it's an interesting experiment because she's had it, and she did a PCR test also. The company made her do a PCR test, so she did, and we've tested, and we're still fine. We're staying away from each other, but we're still fine. So it's
Yeah,
good.
but did she do a test, another test, one of the, just the ones you do at home?
Yeah, that's how we found out. And then company made her do PCR like on Wednesday, and so
Okay.
she did that, and she was positive. And then yeah, she tested again this morning. We're just seeing if she's gonna, how she's doing. So it still has it in her system, but now she had a big cough and a sore throat, and she's been doing the thermoflu, the daytime and nighttime, and she's been doing good the last 24 hours.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's interesting because, like you said, Alex, it's Marjorie got it, but you guys are so close that then you got it pretty quick. We were just happened
I
to be
found
like
that I found there was a day delay or 2 day delay with mine.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
know, and that's why I'm thinking she got it and gave it to me,
yeah,
and she
yeah,
got it from being in that waiting room at the hospital.
yeah.
Because if you look at the timeline, it kind of fits.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
I mean, I
definitely.
can't see that she got it anywhere else. You know.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
But we did that. The Jerry Lewis drug, Paxlovid. Paxlovid. We did that, and it knocked it out immediately. I know from people who have it, okay, who maybe didn't even have the vaccinations. The
Mm,
Paxlovid knocks it out in a day.
wow.
The next day you can take a test and it's gone. You know.
Oh,
So we did it because I'm 82, okay, and she's 78, and that's really old, isn't it, Adrian? Um, yeah, but I mean that so we did that, but probably no reason. How old is your wife? 17 years younger than you are, so
Yeah, she's 37.
she's
30.
37. No need to do the Paxlovid.
Yeah, and then I know you said that it's sort of at the very beginning when you took it, it sort of mess around with you a little bit. So that's why I was concerned about that. So
Well, I never got any real heavy symptoms, but
Mhm.
I did have a few,
Mhm.
and they were slight, but they weren't heavy. But I didn't want to wait for them to get heavy. Plus, you have only 5 days
right,
before you can't take it anymore. So I wanted to get her the Paxlovid, and as long as she was going to take it, I was going to take it. And that morning, when I was supposed to see the doctor and I talked to him, I took the test and I showed up positive. So I said, "Come on, give us all the full dose of it."
yeah, yeah, that was good though.
Yeah,
It's a good choice.
yeah. You don't have to.
We're all going
You don't
to
have to.
Cape Cod
You're going to Cape Cod
tomorrow.
tomorrow? You're gonna,
Yeah, for a week.
You're going to drive, right?
We're gonna drive.
Yeah.
Well, we'll drive a little bit, and then we'll stop, and we'll keep going.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And because it's gonna be so many cars and trucks.
wow.
Well,
It'll probably take twice as
you have
long.
family you stay with up there, right?
Some of them are in Connecticut, some of them live in Massachusetts, and
So, in other words, where are you staying in Cape Cod?
we rented a place.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
Yeah,
So, that's nice.
yeah, nice place. So
Yeah. Now, if you can only get to it,
yeah, pretty much that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I hear it's just going to be hell out there, and I just think that if you're going to do a vacation, do it a couple of weeks from now. But
I know.
but you're staying there for a week, and that should be okay.
Well, everybody's been inspected and retested, and, as of
How far is that, Jeff?
today.
How far is that from Connecticut, from where you are?
Let's see. Must be about. I would say it could be 6 hours
Oh, okay.
6
normally.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Connecticut to Cape Cod?
Yeah. It's, Cape Cod is pretty much the end.
Right.
It's, because you
Oh,
can't
okay.
drive there direct. The Cape kind of has a big hook on the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and what are you doing? Nothing, right, Charlie?
Now I'm gonna sit here and watch TV.
Sit here and watch the TV?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, I just saw was that the gentleman.
Oh, the movie, yeah.
Yeah, the movie, The Gentleman is on Netflix. I don't know if that came out before or if it's new.
I'm trying to remember if I saw it or not. Oh,
That-
yeah, The Gentleman, I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, it said 2020 on it, and then I just saw it pop up.
It's the third film in a series, right?
That from Snatch and all those or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but it
I
was
think
done
so.
earlier than, it takes place earlier than the rest of them did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was very good, you know. But
Yeah.
anyway. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, there's the theme. This will allow Jack to have some show to follow him. Sorry, folks, that we had to stop the show in the middle of the show, but nothing was working.
There's 13 people watching.
Yeah.
No, actually, right now
Everyone gave up
no,
the first
no,
time.
there are about 20 people watching now. So
Really?
now 19. They hear the theme playing.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, listen, everybody, have a nice 4th of July weekend. Jeff, drive carefully. Brian, drive carefully, because you have precious cargo there.
Yeah.
Okay, and be sure to take along some Xanax for her.
Yeah. Stop it up.
Knock her out the whole way. Oh, she's cruising for a bruising. Anyway,
Get my microphone right now. Thank you.
Charlie, thank you so much for being with us. Everybody, give a big wave goodbye, and I think my camera will work. Oh, wait a minute, I got to turn my
Yeah,
camera. Oh,
we hope to see you Monday.
Bye-bye, everybody. Okay.
Bye.
Hi.
There they go, ladies and gentlemen. That's our citizen panel for tonight, I'm trying to figure out why I was glitching, but I'm not glitching now, so that's fine. Okay. Anyway, that's it for tonight. It's never easy. It's never easy. But anyway, I'm Alex Bennett. Jack Bishop is next over most of this gabnet. Stay right where you are and for him and give him a call. I will see you again. Let's see, Monday we're going to do a show on the at 4 o'clock. Yeah, on Facebook, the pop-up show, and then we'll see, of course, on Wednesday again, same time, same station in life. And in the meantime, as always, if you see her, tell her I love her. Okay. Good night, everybody.